She had moved up her therapy session to 11 and she didn't want to leave without her telling me how much she loved me and to let me know she was coming right back after the session. She leaned over and kissed me. It wasn't a long passionate kiss, in fact it was just kind of a quick kiss but right on the lips. This was a mistake I'm sure because that broke my resolve right there. Up until that point I was still holding on to the thought that this was all just words and that it took me threatening to leave her to get her to even pay attention to me. 1 p.m. I got from a rope survivor kept going over in my head that if she was able to come around because of the threat of me leaving then this was not all due to her emotional trauma, because if it was due to that then no threat of me leaving was going to change this. But between my sister, her sister and her every wall that I was building to protect myself was crumbling and that kiss pretty much was the wrecking ball that tore them all down. I went back to sleep and around 1 she shows back up at my place carrying lunch. Susan was not in tow so it was just going to be the two of us. We ended up spending the afternoon together. We ended up spending the weekend together. Yes, you can infer from that what occurred between us. I'll just say that I was probably more scared about it than she was. I was worried about triggering anything or saying or doing anything that would upset her. She on the other hand was very loving and emotional about it. She cried afterwards for a good long while which caused me to freak, but she said it was a combination of joy and regret, that she had forgotten how love felt and it just kind of overwhelmed her. We laid there for hours. She had the recommendation from her therapist for a couples counselor who we are going to start seeing next week. I know this isn't what a lot of people wanted to read and all I can say is that I'm sorry to disappoint you, and yes I am prepared for the plethora of name calling from some people, but at the end of the day I have to worry about myself and my happiness here. For the first time in over a year I've been happy for 4 days. I know that this isn't the end, that we are still going to have hurdles to overcome. I honestly believe that this was a wake-up call for her. If not, then why go through all of the emotional drama and turmoil? Wouldn't she just let it go? Bottom line is I love her. I have always loved her and all I wanted was for her to show me she loved me as well. This past weekend was a really bonding experience for me and for her as well. I think we can build something new together. Thank you Reddit, I felt the love from you guys as well. I am ultimately a very lucky man.